Week 7 began Thursday night. I now have my usual Friday fare. Top 5 most intriguing matchups for the upcoming weekend, Week 7. Hit it, please.
High five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Rich's Top 5.
All righty then. Let's start with right up the road. Coming off their bye week, the Pittsburgh Steelers are in town here in Los Angeles, California. Chris Brockman, are you going to the game? You going to the game still? You going?
Questionable.
Oh, no. Well, or for your wallet, I'm sure you'll flip those tickets to some black and gold terrible towel waving fan who will hop right in there to see if they can beat the Los Angeles Rams, who, hey, folks, if they can go to 4-3, winning this game, a 4-win team through 7 weeks, few people thought that would be possible, but that is entirely feasible. And, you know, this is Aaron Donald's hometown team that we're talking about here. This is apparently the only other team he would ever consider playing for. Oh. And I'm sure he would love to just send a message to everyone back home by saying, hello, we're the Los Angeles Rams, and we're still pretty damn good. And this is going to be a fun game, late window, Steelers-Rams. Lots of fun watching this one. Looking forward to it. Number 4 on this list is the game we've been talking about with our guests over the last 2 days. 49ers and Vikings. Yes, the Vikings have only 1 win. I get it. Or 2 wins, pardon me. They only have 2 wins. I get it. But 2-4 against 5-1. Can they hang a second consecutive loss in the San Francisco 49ers? Or will the 49ers bounce back? Purdy v. Cousins is a lot of fun. I can't wait to see this one on Monday night. And obviously, there's a lot of implications for many people's fantasy teams. McCaffrey, Debo. What's going to happen in this one on a Monday night in Week 7 to wrap up the week? That intrigues me. Number 3 on this list. Chargers-Chiefs. AFC West. Because this is it, folks. Honestly, with all due respect to my Raiders friends and fans, if you look at the rosters, just the rosters, the Chargers are the team that could be able to make a run on the Chiefs or threaten them. You know, and the Chargers have the same number of losses as the Raiders. And if they go to 3-3 and win a game on the road and actually beat the Chiefs here, then it bears watching in this division the rest of the way. If not, and the Chiefs win their 6th in a row and send the Chargers to 2-4, that would be what we call a lightning bolt tailspin. Here, coming off of a bye to lose 2 in a row after the way they went into the bye. Yep. You could say basically maybe bye-bye. Certainly if Garoppolo's getting in and out of the lineup. So this is kind of a big game just for the AFC West and to see if somebody can draw more blood than the Lions in Kansas City. Number 2 on the list, Lions-Ravens. Let's go. I saw the Ravens with my own 2 eyes last Sunday in London. They are a really good team. And they have a defense that loves to impose its will. And that's what the Lions are all about themselves. I know Jared Goff and Lamar Jackson, you would say, are on kind of opposite sides of the quarterbacking spectrum. Nobody's played the position, and I mean nobody, better. You could have been playing it just as well, but nobody's played it better over the last calendar year than Jared Goff. And Lamar Jackson is having a really good run at it so far in the first 6 weeks of this season. Ravens decided not to have a bye. They did not want to bye after their London game because they wanted it later in the season. Here come the Lions, and I can't wait to see this one. A good old-fashioned paint-swapping affair, all leading up to Sunday Night Football. It is the Saban Bowl. It is Tua and Hurts. Their history together is 1,000,000% fodder for my interest. Hurts isn't the guy he is today without the journey. And you could say the same thing about obviously anybody. But the night that Hurts gets benched in a national championship game to watch Tua win it all is one of the many character-building moments that has led to Jalen Hurts being the effing man in Philadelphia. And for him to now, with Tua at the pinnacle of his football professional career right now, building that pinnacle to go even higher, for him to be coming in off of the first loss of the season and the adverse maybe effects of that loss to try and wipe it away against Tua. And this offense going against a Philadelphia defense filled with the old Georgia Bulldogs, and there's Alabama Crimson Tide quarterbacks all over the lot. It is an SEC contest up in the Northeast with the Miami Dolphins bringing Tyreek Hill and A.J. Brown, and Devontae Smith is the guy who, as we all know, was Hurts' target until Tua hit him for that national championship victory that night. He's Hurts' wide receiver. Come on, man. McDaniel, Sirianni. What more do you need to intrigue you? This is number one, 1,000,000% on the list. 2-5-1 teams. The number one most intriguing matchup of week number 7.
Do you think we need one more?
Sure, George.
All right, we'll get one more.
Why not, indeed? The NFC South on display. Seeing the Saints the way they looked last night, can they win the division? Put it all together? You know what? It's the NFL. You can't sit here and say no shot. In the same way that you are more confident saying that about a winless team entering week 7 like Carolina is with a rookie quarterback. So these are the two teams, right? Falcons, Bucks.
Yep.
These are the two teams. And if the Falcons can win on the road, they would take a major leg up in division. They would go to 4-3, send the Buccaneers to their second consecutive loss at home, coming off the bye as well. Desmond Ridder v. Baker Mayfield, two guys in different positions, figuratively playing the same position. And the Falcons would be able to go to 4-3, have a half game up in the standings, but a big leg up by notching a road win in division against the team that does appear to have the best shot to win the division in the NFC South. Or the Bucs go to 4-2 and send the Falcons to 3-4 and keep their turf unblemished against the team that is closest to them in standings and potentially also talent to win the division. And what if Desmond Ridder has a bit of a pick fest here? It always seems to be teetering on the edge. We don't know Arthur Smith and his mustache and his level of patience with this guy, knowing Taylor Heineke would not make a lot of the same mistakes as this rookie. Certainly.
He might make different mistakes.
He might make different mistakes, but maybe not the ones that cause Arthur Smith to be a meme with his hands on his head.
Yeah.
So those are your intriguing matchups for week number 7. And I love them all. It's going to be a lot of fun this coming weekend. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.